So it's 3:15, I guess. Pwede na tayo magsimula. And good afternoon po sa ating lahat. Pero meron po ba dito galing sa ibang bansa? Pabati natin ng good morning or good evening. So today is July 13, 2020, and welcome po to our virtual learning community parents orientation. Before anything else, I would like to acknowledge the presence of all the parents, guardians who are joining us now, and those who will be joining us later on. Acknowledge natin sila. Also, I would like to acknowledge our administrators, Mr. Charlie Main Madrid, Mrs. Judy Pexon, and Mrs. Rowena Bawagan, and also the members of the faculty. Yan, isama na rin natin ang ating mga program consultants from Kuiper, Philippines, and Scholastic. Okay, so first presenters will be from Scholastic, ating program consultants ng Prime English and Prime Math. Sina Mr. Mark Lindon Cortez and Miss Patricia Mariano. Sir Mark.
Hello po. Good morning, parents. Good morning, teachers. Ayan. So, for this afternoon po, we'll be showing you a few videos that are available on our Scholastic Asia Teachers page that will somewhat give you an overview on what Prime Mathematics and what Prime English program is all about. So, if you could just please play the video, Sir Router, and then we'll open up the floor later if you have any questions or concerns with regards to Prime Mathematics and Prime English program. Thank you very much, Sir Router.
Scholastic Philippines. We are glad to present to you mathematics. It is a core mathematics offering that has been steadily building its community of teachers and learners in the Philippines since 2016. Across the world, it is a trusted and well-adopted preschool to primary level math program in 42 countries in its 6th year of use. Scholastic is dedicated to providing our schools with the means to adopt the world's best practices in math education from top-performing countries, Singapore, Republic of Korea, and Hong Kong. Through the Trends in International Math and Science Study, or TIMSS, these nations' students have consistently shown a strong proficiency in math. Scholastic, the world's leading children's book publisher, brings to schools the best teaching and learning practices of 3 top performers in math: Singapore, Republic of Korea, and Hong Kong. We consistently use 3 phases for instruction and learning: readiness, engagement, and mastery. Powerful yet easy to follow instructional design for both our preschool and primary programs make teaching and learning effective and enjoyable. The CPA approach is based on Jerome Bruner's theory that children acquire new knowledge through a logical sequence of 3 modes of representation. Learning math by doing math is essential in Prime Mathematics. For deeper conceptual understanding of our students, it is most effective to experience the lesson concretely, then go through a more visual representation, and then proceed to the last stage, which is still our goal for our learners.
Yeah.
Prime Mathematics provides varied tasks and activities that develop children's metacognition skills, improve their mathematical thinking, and promote communication skills. These are usually content available to your school's teachers and could be made available as printable worksheets. Problem solving is regarded not only as a goal of learning math, but also as a major tool of doing so. In Prime Math K, one of the main goals is to develop a problem-solving mindset through the use of our problem-solving kits. In the primary program, students are trained to consistently apply the four-step understand, plan, answer, check process to build good habits for approaching math problems of any difficulty. Prime teaches different problem-solving strategies and how to select, express, categorize, and compare the different strategies. Students develop the ability to decide which strategy to use and be able to adapt and even invent strategies on their own. This is something Prime Math adopts as a practice from South Korea. The use of bar model, the salient feature and one of the best practices of Singapore, is systematically taught, enabling students to solve complex word problems using visual representations. It will be first taught in grade 2 and progresses until grade 6. The printed and digital resources included in the program more than covers your students' and teachers' needs for formative and summative assessment, which will lead to mastery of concepts and skills. Scholastic Philippines commits to providing all the instructional materials and support necessary for your school's success in implementing the global best practices in math. To face challenges of our upcoming school year, Prime Mathematics is ready for distance learning. Most our schools and communities believe that children will still need their actual printed books for easier access to content and exercises. But we will also make our content available online for our schools, teachers, and learners. Demonstration videos will be made accessible through a video sharing site which will allow the students to watch through activities that ideally they should be doing in their classroom. Additional content is available for your school's teachers for live and real-time sessions, enabling them to teach remotely and provide additional practice for students which can be very engaging and interactive. Our commitment to journey and grow professionally with your teachers continue through our online offerings and digital resources. Our dedicated team of Prime Math consultants are always available and exploring different ways to continue to engage your school's teachers and community. With 100 years of experience supporting the learning of children, Scholastic remains committed to providing quality and engaging educational content for the next generation of learners, their families, and the educators who guide them. Because now, more than ever, literacy and numeracy are necessities not only to succeed but to survive. Scholastic is grateful and happy to continue to being a part of children's math proficiency through Prime Mathematics. Thank you and good day.
Ang kailangan ko eh.
Program. Scholastic, the world's largest publisher of children's books and school's most trusted education partner worldwide, is happy to be partners with your children's school in the Prime English Independent Reading Program, an enrichment reading program that has been proven to raise children as readers, learners, and achievers. The Prime English Independent Reading Program is a research-backed enrichment reading program for kinder to grade 10. It is grounded in the balanced literacy framework, aiming to help schools raise students who are proficient, strategic readers, and who are avid readers who will read and learn for life. Prime English puts together best literacy practices and builds on the successes and strengths of Scholastic's 10-year-old reading program in the Philippines, the Assessment and Enrichment Program, or AEP. Prime English follows a 4-step cycle proven to build students' reading success: measure, engage, instruct, and monitor. First in the cycle is measure. In Prime English, comprehension levels are measured using Scholastic Literacy Pro or Lit Pro, which may be accessed online or offline. It is computer adaptive. The test adjusts to each child's performance, allowing teachers to determine if a child is proficient for his grade level or if the child is reading below grade level or is an advanced reader. LitPro also generates actionable reports for educators, parents, and even the students themselves. The students may use their Lexile score as a guide in choosing books that are right for them. In developing LitPro, Scholastic partnered with a US-based educational measurement company called Metametrics. Metametrics developed the Lexile framework for reading that includes a scale that measures two things: the reading ability of persons and the readability or text difficulty of books. This way, if we know the Lexile level of a child and of books, we can match each child to the right books for him, books that he would comprehend with success, thus building his confidence as a reader, and books that would provide him enough challenge, skills, and vocabulary. Children will be scheduled to take the LitPro test early part of the school year. Kindly guide them in choosing the right books. Read books within their targeted reading range. Of course, let them choose books about their interests. Will engage children reading interest habit. We want the better readers, educators they become. An important part of what Scholastic provides as part of the Prime English program is a rich collection of Lexile-leveled fiction and non-fiction books. Not just from Scholastic, but from publishers all over the world. It is important to note that the delivery of new books to Scholastic's partner schools is every year. So with the Prime English, we are able to help build the school's library collection and provide your children access to hundreds of books. All your children will have to do is visit the Scholastic Reading Center to read and to borrow books. Aside from access to print books, your children will also have access to Scholastic's growing library of e-books, the Literacy Pro Library. Currently, we have and non-fiction e-books in the collection. The good news is, the LitPro library may be accessed anytime and anywhere you have a gadget, a computer, a tablet, or a smartphone with internet connection. LitPro provides a way for teachers, librarians, parents, and even the students themselves to monitor their independent reading. After students read a book, they take a book quiz in LitPro, which is designed to check if they have completed reading the book and if they understood what they read. LitPro also asks them their opinion of the book they read, and it provides students with a place where they can write about their comments and reflections about the book they just read. Thus, LitPro may act like an electronic book journal for students. To motivate students to read more and to hold students accountable for their own reading progress, Scholastic provides students with reading logs. Schools set reading targets for their students. For several years now, We have been challenging students to read at least 40 books in a school year. That's like reading one non-school book a week. Many of Scholastic's partner schools have been successful in transforming their schools into reading communities. To motivate schools to champion reading, Scholastic sponsors inter-school and intra-school contests. And for several years now, Scholastic has been rewarding and appreciating its partner schools through the Reader's Cup. Third in the circle of reading success is Instruct. Prime English strengthens schools' reading instruction by supplementing regular skills instruction with Prime Interactive Read-Alouds. We do interactive read-alouds with children from kinder to grade 10 because of several reasons. It is our way of showing the students that books can be read for fun. It shows students how other people process information obtained from texts read. And it implicitly teaches reading skills through teacher-structured questioning. Interactive Read Aloud is a proven strategy in inviting students to the world of books and in developing critical thinking skills. The last of the four-step cycle is Monitor. Prime English keeps track of each child's independent reading progress through the LitPro book quizzes and of his or her reading development through the LitPro Lexile test. Scholastic recognizes that the key to the success of the program is the readiness and dedication of the program implementers, the teachers and librarians. Part of Scholastic's commitment to schools, therefore, is continuous professional development for its partner educators through in-school face-to-face trainings and through webinars and coaching videos that teachers may access on their free time and when they need to. A Scholastic Reading Program consultant will also be working regularly with the school to ensure that the Prime English program is successfully rolled out. Finally, Prime English also helps strengthen the home-school connection by providing literacy seminars and suggested family literacy activities. This way, parents are better involved in developing their children's literacy skills and in raising them to be lifelong readers and learners. Scholastic is happy and grateful to be your literacy partner in the Prime English Independent Reading Program. Together, let us build a nation of readers and open for all children a world of possible.
She probably never saw humans before. She just frozen with fear. Got a phone call. They said she's screaming on the streets. She's really skinny. When I showed up,
Yeah, good afternoon po. If you have questions or clarifications regarding Prime Math and Prime English, dito po si Sir Mark and si Miss Patch to entertain your questions.
Good morning, parents. If you have any questions po with regards to Prime Mathematics and Prime English program, me and my colleague, Teacher Patch, would be happy to accommodate you po to answer your queries or to alleviate any concerns or anxieties that you might have for our incoming school year 2020-2021. Feel free to unmute yourselves po and ask your questions, or you may use the chat box that we have below po if you have any questions.
Hi, I have a question. My name's Jess. I have two kids, one kinder and one will be in grade 3. Sorry, is Mark there, or who will be the one answering?
Yes po. I'm available.
Okay, first question. So you showed your platform. So is this like going to be downloadable, or is it like real-time transaction? I mean, like real-time what they call this learning. For example, like with the reading, once they have finished it, mapupunta ba sa I don't know, mainframe ninyo na answer na ng bata yung parang survey at the end of the book. Things like that. So, or do we have to download it and submit it after on a certain schedule?
Maybe I could start off with the Prime Math program po, no? So ours would be a bit more direct, and it will depend upon the task flow. Will be depending upon the task flow that will be agreed upon by the school and the teachers. But for now, we hope to maximize our resources, especially the interactive edition that we have for Prime Mathematics, as a resource for teachers. So when we said there about live teaching, or what you call that, synchronous type of teaching, the resources that we've enumerated on the distance learning programs will be mostly manipulated by the teachers. So the students will first, in the Primat program po, will still have their printed books, or if you opt to have a copy of your the printed books, we could also provide you with the flip books po, which are soft copies of the printed books naman po. With regards to the Prime English program,